Hello, Louisiana Beer Reviews. We're reviewing Irish Channel Stout. Thank you for the beer.
Now this is a local beer by the Nola Company, which is the
New Orleans Lager and Ale.
New Orleans Lager and Ale Company. This is one of their original beers that they put out for a while.
Back from 2009.
They're calling this an American Stout. I've had it several times. I find it to be quite refreshing and delicious. It's if you've ever had Old Rasputin, it's very close to the Old Rasputin. It has chocolate notes in it, coffee, and it's just this well put together bitter note in there that you get from these dark beers. This is coming in at 6.8% alcohol.
Yeah, so that's a good deal lower than the Old Rasputin.
Yeah, Old Rasputin's running, I think, right at 9%, and this is...
Yes, this is lower. It's a similar flavor, though.
But I think the 6.8 is a little deceiving. I think sometimes it might be a slightly bit higher. So we're going to go ahead. Well, I drink it. You don't. So we're going to go ahead and crack this open. There's a little story on the back. This is a salute to their neighbors in the Irish Channel. The Irish Channel in New Orleans was, as said, an Irish neighborhood, which has since been integrated by other folks. Now it's an upscale, progressive neighborhood. It comes with a great Celtic looking cross on the front of it. And so we're going to go ahead and pop this open now. So it just tastes like...
You're saying I don't drink it? I did buy a 4-pack last year. Just to let you know. I went on a tour there. Oh, and
so this is a 16 ounce vessel. Yeah. So we're going to get 8 apiece.
I went on a tour there in 2009. The original owner showed me around when he first started. It was nice, but he doesn't own it anymore. Anyway, thick beige head and it's very dark. I don't think he ever actually owned it. He had investors with him, and then something happened a few years ago.
All right. Cheers. Cheers. There. Okay, so it pours out nice, thick, viscous, like motor oil. If you hold it up to the light, I'm not really seeing light come through it.
Yeah, we don't have to
There might be a slight mahogany, but that's about it.
I think if we're in brilliant sunlight, you might see a little red.
You might, yeah. But I'm not seeing anything right now based off the light that we have in here.
It's Mardi Gras Day. I was at parades, and at a parade that was going on forever, so I came over here.
I opted out of Mardi Gras this year due to the violence and the deaths in Mardi Gras.
I was able to park easy, get in and out, but it was a lot of walking. All right, anyway, and people were having a good time, and it's going to go until 5. The parade's till 5.
Yeah, Mardi Gras going on until like 6 or 7 tonight. Then I'll immediately kick you out of the city.
It was 4 hours after the parade started, and it was on float 16. 4 hours in. I said, well, at this rate...
Zulu or Rex parade?
Zulu. Rex was following.
Zulu is the first parade on Mardi Gras Day. It starts at 8 a.m.
I said, man, this thing, I'm getting hungry. I got to get out of here. But I could see people were still arriving, Yeah. Some people get there real early. They're leaving, and the next group of people will come in. And
of course, everyone's out there barbecuing on a on a neutral ground, and they're all drinking heavily and hooting and hollering at one another. And
yeah, they were drinking and they were barbecuing. Yeah. It smelled good. All right, this tastes good too. Very dark roasted malts and nearly burnt, but not burnt.
Yeah, you can smell the darkness.
You were talking about not Narwhal, or Rasputin. I wanted to start talking about Narwhal. I'm trying to figure out why we're not getting it anymore. When's the last time I've seen Narwhal? Years, right? It's really starting to bother me.
I got it last year.
I haven't seen it around.
I got it last year. I shared it with you last year.
Well, you found it somewhere, but it used to be. Yeah, it used to be you'd see it all around,
Yeah.
And another one that I haven't seen this year is the 2020 Hop Slam.
I've seen that one too.
I guess my area has been put on the send no beer to list.
I could take you down the road 2 miles and you could buy a whole 6-pack if you prefer.
Oh well, so shows you what I know. Well, I noticed
this is dark, chocolatey. It's got that
some chocolate, more coffee.
Stout, yeah. Some more coffee than dark chocolate note.
Some raisin.
A little bit.
Just very malty, a little bitterness from
is,
the hops
yeah.
and the char, but like I say, it's not burnt. What's the price on this? About $8.99 a 4-pack?
Yeah, you can get this for $8.99. This isn't bad. It equates out to
$2.25 a pint? That's not bad.
$2.25 a pint for 6.8% alcohol.
It's smooth.
Stout.
It has a somewhat velvety mouthfeel. It's a medium dry finish. All around, it's a good beer. Is it like world class, outstanding, like the greatest thing? No. It wasn't designed to be that.
No.
Is it an enjoyable beer that you could drink while at the parade in some cans? Sure.
Yeah.
They don't really want you out there with bottles, you know.
No.
I
And
saw some
that's
people
why
with those, but
I think that's why they push a lot of the cans. The one thing I like about the NOLA company is that their classic beers that they put out. I think initially put out a pale ale, an IPA, and
that lemongrass basil.
yeah, they always seem to
No.
put out something that's really decent. Now, like other microbrews, because this is a microbrew, they kind of go off on tangents with all this crazy yeast strains and variants of flavors that just don't seem to put together in my palate. But they're classic go-tos.
Yeah, they were the first,
Pretty good.
and they were the first craft beer company in this city after Katrina, right?
I believe so. I went to a beer festival that they had in Mandeville, Louisiana, called Taste of the Hops, and they were there presenting their beers, and I believe that was in 2010,
5 years after.
around the summer. Yeah, and I spoke to the brewer and told him, I said, I really like your beers, because years prior you could only get their beer in this disposable mini keg.
Right, I remember that. Yeah, I remember.
So it was
that.
like it was like a cardboard container with one of those puncture proof plastic bags.
Yeah, one of those
and
little
it had-
party balls.
Yeah, kind of like a party ball. I forget how much beer. Maybe it was a gallon or so.
I don't think
a
it was
gallon and a half.
I don't think it was that much.
Yeah, but it was really good. And
But when they came out of the cans, that was a good deal.
their IPA was fantastic. It's still pretty solid. It's almost a quintessential West Coast.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that the distribution might be a lot better now. So if you live in California, New York, Michigan, you might be able to get this. I've had some people tell me they've seen it.
Or even the Hopatoulis, and we'll go ahead and review that later at some point. But the Hopatoulis is just
Yeah, that's a
solid.
nice. That's nice.
That's just a solid IPA.
I love that beer.
Yeah, they got a really great recipe on that. I kind of feel like we're getting away from this one, but the Hopatoulis is fantastic.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I can get that on
And they're
on tap.
the Mecca
Over. I don't know if that's still being
made.
produced or not.
I like the Mecca.
Yeah, because they had some kind of controversy.
Well, it
with
was
the
called
logo.
Mecca. It was called Mecca Hopzilla.
Yeah.
So Toho Productions told them, "You better stop it," and they said, "We will." But they couldn't tell them.
They had to change their logo and all that.
Yeah, and the name to Mecca. They couldn't. But they couldn't tell them to stop making that type of. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna score it like about a 94 out of 100. We always giving these scores. People watch say, "All y'all do is give 94, 95." Well, I'm sorry, but we drink a lot of good beers.
Well, I'll give it a 92 because I'm thinking that they could do a little better job on this. It's creamy. It's straightforward, and it's a really good beer.
A minus.
Why? No, it's not an A minus. An A minus.
To me, A minus is, that's me. A minus is 90, 91, 92. The low 90s. Then the mid 90s, the 93 to like 96 is the most excellent. And then outstanding would be 97, 98, 99, even 100. You know, that's the outstanding. And then world class, to me, world class is above 100. You know those beers that are like better than perfect? Like the 5 or 6 you've had in your whole life? That's just my scale, you know. That's my scale. People can make whatever scale they want, obviously. But it makes sense, doesn't that seem to make sense?
Yeah.
A minus, A plus, and then above perfect.
Well, it's an A. 92, I consider that to be an A. An A- would be straight right at a 90. All right, well, let's not play around with numbers.
That's your school.
We both agree that this is an A beer. I think it has could be maybe tweaked a little bit to get a better beer out of it.
So that's what I'm saying.
But-
A- because you're
but
saying it's
it's
excellent.
not-
Could use some help.
It's not a bad beer. I mean, just because I give it a
Bad.
92 does not mean it's a bad beer.
No, a bad beer would be like a 62.
It's not like
A
old
D.
Rasputin. Old Rasputin, you get the solid bitter
Oh,
note.
yeah.
You get the solid kick with that. And
This is not as good as old Rasputin. I don't.
but it's not bad. That's the
No.
point I'm getting at.
No, we shouldn't even be saying the word bad anywhere around this beer. Okay,
No,
please.
not at all.
There's one in the fridge that you might say that about, and I said that about the Tecate Titanium. I said it was bad. We didn't agree. That was
No.
like
I
a
don't
lot
feel
of
it was a
tension.
bad beer.
But anyway, I demand that people agree with me at all times. Aside from that, I'm cool about it. All right, so Les Ailes Bon Temps Relais, an excellent beer. Either way, and we're going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.
And happy Mardi Gras.
Yeah, it's now Lent at the time of this posting.